Hi YouTube friends, this is Shozy G, and I wanted to give you an update on my remodeled doll space. Here's the floor. It turned out a little different than we expected because the first coat of the polyurethane finish was really awesome and it turned out really super bright and shiny. But I was afraid that it would take its toll on the floor, which I was right. So Zach Sketch applied a really thick coat of the finish, and it turned out really murky, which it took me, at first I was really super disappointed. As you can see, the green turned out really foggy, but I'm really thankful that we did put the really thick, because there's already scratches from this guy. I just took my other two smaller file cabinets to a thrift store today and dropped them off, and you're never going to believe what I found there. I'll do a separate video on it. It was pretty amazing. So I'm really glad I dropped them off, and a bunch of other things to get rid of some stuff to put some space here. But now I've kind of gotten used to it, although, oh, you see my shadow, sorry. Although it's pretty dulled down, it still looks kind of cool, so it's alright. And then we built these shelves, which they were disappointing as well because we painted them first, because I thought it'd be easier to paint them, which it was in a way, and they're just the right size, but and I'm painting them now. I'm giving them just the outside edges. I'm going to give them another a coat of just to brighten them up, because this is the fun part. It should be. But and then I have these shelves. One of them broke in half, so it's now smaller. It's this shelf on the bottom. It was double that size, but it kind of shifted and broke in half, and it wasn't salvageable. So the other half is in the trash can. But it's okay. We put the second one on top of it, and it works out fine. I'm going to put these books somewhere else. They're American Girl books and other things, but in my aromatherapy stuff and that kind of thing are going to go somewhere else. But in the meantime, this is for all of my dolls, and it's a little dusty because it's been sitting around for a while and it's been through all of the sanding and everything in here, but it'll be nice and neat on there eventually. But this is the second shelf, and the second shelf is what I had a problem with. I got these from IKEA, and I'm very disappointed in these shelves. They seem very sturdy, they seem like they could go together, they seemed a lot of things, but if you'll notice, there's a pen on the floor. That pen is actually to make this stable, the second shelf, because it's tucked underneath there, because these are not stable shelves, and I paid like $40 each for them, plus tax. And then, you know, we had to bring them home ourselves and put them together and all that kind of stuff. This was a disaster. They're not very stable shelves. I would warn you against buying something like this. And I have, on this side, as you can see, I have these shelves. They're very similar, and I've had them for 15 plus years. That's kind of a mess over there. Really, you shouldn't be looking. But I just really wanted to show you the shelves. I have like several of these shelves all in my house, and I've had them for years. Actually, my Barbie house is built on these type of shelves, and I've never had a problem with them. Well, yeah, minor problems, but not like this. And I paid double what I normally would have paid for them, because they just you can't find them anywhere. Except for like IKEA and then Kmart, but you have to have them shipped to you at Kmart. They don't just have them in the stores anymore. And my original shelves I bought from a grocery store, and for like $14 on sale, and then $19.99 after that, when my son worked there for years, my oldest son. And these are so disappointing. They were $40 each, and they're terrible. So, but I'm going to go with it because my living room is a disaster. It's full of doll things, and I'm beginning to look like a hoarder. So I've got to get this in order. So anyway, this was painted, and now I just have to put a clear coat on it to seal it. And it's going to go over in that corner right there, just because I have to have a big filing cabinet. And this is the update. Okay, so stay tuned. And the other thing was the big, huge, beautiful shelf is in the living room right now because it didn't fit in here. Yes, there's plenty of room, but it didn't fit in the door. We tried everything. Unless we cut the wall or the door frame or the shelf down, it wouldn't fit in here. And if we'd cut the shelf, it would lose integrity of the shelf, so there's no sense in doing it. So eventually I'm going to put maybe these 2 shelves and that big one in my room when I redecorate my room. But for right now, this is going to be the doll room. Okay, so stay tuned. Just wanted to update you. Alright, take care. I know it looks messy, because it is, but stay with me. Hang in there, folks. Take care.